God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
God be with you.
I didn't realize I was muted too. Hey, how many yawns is in this place?
I bring news from the torture chamber.
Excellent. I will send for Burgrave Hashek. I want him to hear it too.
We interrogated that captive, as you ordered, sir.
And were you able to find out anything useful?
I think you'll find some of it useful, sir.
Speak then.
Okay.
The bandits have a camp in Nebakov. Somehow they succeeded in occupying the whole fortress.
What? How? Why? You met with Nebak yourself, Lord Capon. Did you not?
As it turns out, they locked Sir Yaramir away, and someone impersonated him quite convincingly. I'm sorry, sir.
Very well. Apology accepted. At least we have found this out now. They'll soon learn what a mistake they've made.
Okay.
The prisoner confirmed that Istvan Toth is with them.
Ah. That man in black armor, yes? I remember you mentioned him.
Precisely. Black armor. As black as his soul.
I understand you don't like him. But he's only one man. I'm more interested in that pack as a whole.
All right. Deal with this part. Righteous Henry.
Your suspicions about Semine were correct. We found out young Semine was in it up to his ears.
Which means precisely what?
That he's in league with the bandits. And he left his own wedding just to ambush you.
That man. I will make him pay for that. And what of his father? And the people in the fortress? Have they been covering for him all this time?
I don't think so. No.
I don't think so. His disappearance from the wedding wouldn't have caused such a fuss, in that case. Old Semine was quite jarred by it. If he'd known in advance, he'd have acted differently.
That sounds likely. Very well then.
Oh, good.
That's all we found out.
I must say, you got quite a lot out of him. Certainly more than your men managed, Hashek.
But sir, they...
In any event, the die has been cast. Hashek, get your men ready. You will go to Semine and deal with that traitor.
He won't escape punishment, sir.
Nebakov will be next in line.
Lord Capon, Henry. We'll meet in the late afternoon by the stables in the upper courtyard. We won't wait for laggards, so be there on time.
Let's get him. Let's go get him. Olda made me freaking... Olda made me console his new wife and everything, and then that got me in trouble because everyone thought I slept with her. Oh no. Smack that young lord right in the mouth with my gauntleted hand.
Man had a gold chain around his neck. Can you believe it? Someone bumped him off and didn't even rob him.
I'm always
That is
glad to see
strange.
polite people like you.
I reckon something
God be
devilish
with
was
you.
involved.
God be with you.
You don't see something like that every day.
Nope, no need to wash. Okay. Let's get our horses. We are
Should
getting
go
our
and see
horses.
Capon. We have to ride to Semine.
Oh,
Did you muster all the men?
We'll pick them up along the
Someone's
way.
been
I
pampering
don't want
this
to hang
horse.
around here any longer. I want to get there before dusk.
Are you worried we might be ambushed?
The roads are dangerous now. If you'd been with us during that ambush, you'd know what I mean.
Right. Henry and I also had a taste of it at Rock Tower Pond.
I'm not taking any chances.
Is everything ready for Semine?
My men are already waiting outside. I want to get it over as soon as possible. Can we go?
let's go.
I'm ready.
I'm always ready, as many a wench will tell you.
So mount up and we'll ride out. The rest of the company will join us on the way. We've got a long haul ahead of us, so to hell with unnecessary nonsense. Let's ride.
Yeah, you go first, Hans. I'll go back.
Young Semine conspired against our lord. We're going to get him.
This horse must have cost a pretty groschen.
Oh god, there's so many people in the way. Oh, horses. Yeah, let's go. Oh,
Henry, you and Lord Capon have already been to Semine, haven't you?
Aye. In fact, I'd say I know my way around there pretty well. Why?
It's good to know the place you're going to when there could be trouble, knowing its strengths and weaknesses. Number of men, hiding places, so I'll be counting on you if things go wrong there.
I hope nothing goes wrong. I don't believe old Semine has joined the bandits. Can I ask you, what actually happened when they ambushed you?
You don't even want to know, boy.
I need to know. They ambushed us as well. We've got a score to settle with them too.
I meant to say, I don't want to talk about it.
Well, if you tell me, maybe we'll learn something that will help us.
I suppose you're right, even if it is an unpleasant memory.
Trust me. I know what you're talking about.
I'll tell it to you like this, boy. I'm an old soldier. I've seen a thing or two. But this was a massacre. They ambushed us from hiding. There was a terrible explosion, smoke everywhere, and they showered us with crossbow bolts and God knows what else.
Smoke?
I don't know what kind of devilment it was.
Oh.
All manner of confusion broke out among our men, and they took advantage and spared no one. They killed his lordship's field surgeon, and even a maid servant on the cart. But the worst thing is, they killed young Master Albert, Sir Otto's page. I was fond of that boy.
Sorry to hear that.
He protected Lord von Burgo with his own body like a true knight. Saved him, and paid the price himself.
Not everyone has such mettle.
Aye. Others would have shit themselves in his place. Only he was the son of a respectable family. And now Lord von Burgo will have to tell his father.
How did you manage to escape?
After the initial chaos, I managed to get a few men together and fight back. We had better armor, we gained a bit of advantage, and they fled.
Just like that?
Aye, it was odd. It seemed once they lost the advantage of surprise, they wouldn't risk it anymore. Or maybe they were going for von Burgo and his captain. Thought they were dead. Von Burgo, Captain Thomas, the page and the scribe were on the ground at that point.
Yeah, there's something to that. What about the prisoner?
We wounded him in the leg, so he was unable to flee with the others. He hid in the woods, but he didn't get far. They left him there. Didn't care about their own people.
Would you recognize any of them?
Damn right I would. They were masked. But if I see some bastard there with a cut-up leg or a scar on his face, it's clear they were in on it. And then there'll be hell to pay in Semine.
An eye for an eye.
A tooth for a tooth, exactly. And I intend to teach them that nicely.
They showed us no mercy at Rock Tower Pond either. One more thing, Burgrave. Their commander. Was he a big man in armor with a mace?
Aye, a mace. And he was damn good with it. That villain is no ordinary bandit, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
So we had the honor of encountering the same band. And did you see another fella there? Black armor, expensive ornate sword.
I don't think so. But if he's with them, we'll get him. Fear not, lad.
There was this captain. Robard was his name. Good man. He said justice and his mace would catch up with those bastards. I hope he was right.
Oh, I have a mace to do that. Oh! I bet the guy with the mace is Michael. He said it himself that he fights Henry with a mace.
Open the gates! The Lord Burgoff's emissaries!
I mean, they could come in here and kill every single person. And that has easily happened in many medieval times in a town. Oh, what's that smile all about? Oh, I like that smile from this guy.
It's about time you also let us in.
Welcome, Hashek. To what do I owe this, somewhat late visit, gentlemen?
Such a hearty welcome. Surely you wouldn't be angry at the Burgrave of Trotsky for merely passing by.
Certainly not. Be my guests.
Just passing by, eh? I don't suppose it's lodgings for the night you're after, gents.
You're right about that. You can stuff your lodgings. I'm interested in that youngster of yours. Where's Older? Are you hiding him?
What do you mean, Hashek?
Don't play games with me. We know everything. He helped ambush Lord von Burgo's company. So where is he?
My Older? But that's...
That's a serious accusation, Hashek. Unless you've got evidence, I'd advise you and your old company to ride back to Trotsky on the double. You two, what's the meaning of this?
Let's sort it out peacefully.
Let's talk it over calmly. Maybe it's just a misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding my arse. Just look at him. He knows very well what this is about.
You should tell us what you know, sir. For your own good.
Come on, spit it out. Where are you hiding him?
I've no idea what you're talking about.
Do I have to turn this place upside down? Stop bullshitting me.
How dare you?
I withdraw my offer of hospitality. Leave, knights. We're finished here.
You're the one who's finished if you don't get your head around what's going on here.
Okay, hold
In
on.
the name of Sir Otto of Burgo, I'm giving you your last chance. Talk!
My God, he may be hot-headed, but he never killed anyone.
Sir, no.
He's my only son, Hashek. I'll tell you where you can find that damned band. But don't take my Older from me.
Where the fuck do you think we are? In some market where you can bargain with me? Your son helped murder my people. And you expect me to let him go? Hand him over, or this place will be reduced to ashes.
Let's see. I mean, you better listen to him. He sounds like he's... I don't think we have the authority to tell him not to.
You better listen to him, Lord Seming. This is a serious matter.
Do you not understand me? If you had a son, you wouldn't hand him over to the executioner either.
Keep resisting me, and I can promise he'll never make it to the executioner.
If you try anything, Hashek, I swear.
Shut your mouth, Gnarly. Everyone who's with those bandits is a vile traitor. And everyone helping them as well.
Hashek, don't overdo it. Older deserves a fair trial, not a blood feud on his entire family.
That's true. Maybe they didn't even know about it.
You surely don't believe them, do you? Ha! I'm going to burn down this nest of vipers. And if anyone tries to stop me, I'll make no distinction between you and them. Well then, which side are you on?
Nothing is going to be burned down.
That's not what Lord von Berghoff wanted of you, Hashek. Come to your senses.
You won't tell me what to do or not do. I'll have my revenge on these bastards, and nobody will stand in my way. Not even you.
Enough talk! Guards!
To arms! Hammer them!
Oh, boy. Okay.
Kill those traitors! I knew we couldn't find that pair!
Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa!
Show what you're made of!
Smash him on the head!
His lordship! Don't spare him!
Oh, I got him in the head.
Nice strike! Not just ugly, but handsome as well! Once more and we can go home!
And we can go home!
I need a hand here!
What the fuck? Von Berghoff will hang us for this. All of us.
There was no other way.
Oh, thanks. Thank you.
Christ. Such carnage. Von Berghoff did this.
His right hand, Hashek.
Von Berghoff didn't want anything like this. We were just supposed to... Fuck!
He was taking revenge for the ambush.
If you'd listened to me, I told you to...
It doesn't matter anymore who told who what, goddammit! That was yesterday's shit! Now it's all new, and we're up to our necks in it!
Von Berghoff will be expecting Hashek to return.
Exactly! And when he finds out what happened, he'll raise Samin to the ground.
What are we going to do?
First, I have a few questions for Older here.
All right. But quickly, please.
Why did you join those bandits?
Because von Berghoff is a traitor. A scourge of this land. Isn't that clear?
Your father is his vassal. Didn't it occur to you what would happen when he found out? Besides, a noble siding with such a rabble.
If I'd known, I'd never have consented to such a thing, believe me.
Because your spine is so bent from old age that you can't even stand up tall and straight anymore. Those bandits, as you call them, are the only people in this domain with the courage to stand against injustice for a righteous cause. But it seems that means nothing to all you here.
Enough. Remember who we owe our lives to. Have a little humility. Since we've lost everything else because of you.
I'd rather live in squalor than in a golden cage as von Berghoff's rat.
Who are they, these allies of yours?
Good checks, for the most part. That's all you need to know about them.
They're common murderers. They took the lives of my people.
I don't think I'm happy with this, to be honest. I'm going back. Yeah. Sorry, Samin. I don't like the idea. I like Von Berghoff. Okay, well, maybe not there. Let's go back to before we started that. I don't like the idea that Heshek wants to murder everybody, but holy shit.
We've got a long haul ahead of us.
Alright, we're gonna have to do
So
this
to
part
hell
again.
with
That's fine.
unnecessary nonsense. Let's ride.
I mean, yeah, we gotta think about the people that... Though Sameen was good to us and everything, I mean, we gotta think about the people that
We're going to get him.
we lost. People they lost. Righteous Henry would definitely be on the side of these guys. Follow. Go.
Henry, you and Lord Capon have already been to Semi, haven't you?
Aye. In fact, I'd say I know my way around there pretty well. Why?
It's good to know the place you're going to when there could be trouble, knowing its strengths and weaknesses. Number of men, hiding places. So, I'll be counting on you if things go wrong there.
I hope nothing goes wrong. I don't believe old Semine has joined the bandits. I'm fed up with the way you have to keep looking over your shoulder, because you never know who's going to sneak up on you.
God's truth. The worst of it is, these days you can't even trust the people around you.
Can I ask you, what actually happened when they ambushed you?
You don't even want to know, boy.
I need to know. They ambushed us as well. We've got a score to settle with them too.
I meant to say, I don't want to talk about it.
Well, if you tell me, maybe we'll learn something that will help us.
I suppose you're right. Even if it is an unpleasant memory.
Trust
Are you
me,
okay there?
I know what
Horses
you're
are all
talking
over the
about.
place.
I'll tell it to you like this, boy. I'm an old soldier. I've seen a thing or two. But this was a massacre. They ambushed us from hiding. There was a terrible explosion, smoke everywhere, and they showered us with crossbow bolts and God knows what else.
Smoke?
I don't know what kind of devilment it was, but all manner of confusion broke out among our men, and they took advantage and spared no one. They killed his lordship's field surgeon, and even a maid servant on the cart. But the worst thing is, they killed young Master Albert, Sir Otto's page. I was fond of that boy.
Sorry to hear that.
He protected Lord von Burgo with his own body like a true knight. Saved him and paid the price himself.
Not everyone has such metal.
Aye. Others would have shit themselves in his place. Only he was the son of a respectable family. And now Lord von Burgo will have to tell his father.
How did he manage to escape?
After the initial chaos, I managed to get a few men together and fight back. We had better armor, we gained a bit of advantage, and they fled.
Just like that?
Aye.
Some peasant on the road. Aye!
It seemed once they lost the advantage of surprise, they wouldn't risk it anymore. Or maybe they were going for von Burgo and his captain, and thought they were dead. Von Burgo, Captain Thomas, the page and the scribe were on the ground at that point.
Yeah, there's something to that. What about the prisoner?
We wounded him in the leg, so he was unable to flee with the others. He hid in the woods, but he didn't get far. They left him there. Didn't care about their own people.
Would you recognize any of them?
Damn right I would. They were masked. But if I see some bastard there with a cut-up leg or a scar on his face, it's clear they were in on it. And then there'll be hell to pay in Semine.
I'm sure they deserve to be dealt with justly.
And my men didn't deserve justice? Young Master Albert, the Sawbones, every man who fell was a good and decent fella. I'll never forgive those swine for what they did. As the saying goes, fight fire with fire.
One more thing, Burgrave. Their commander. Was he a big man in armor with a mech?
Yep. All right, let's skip here because we've seen this before.
It's about time you also let us in.
To what do...
Such a surely you...
Certainly not.
Just passing by.
You're right about that. I'm interested in that young...
What do you mean,
Don't play games.
My older? But that's...
That's a serious accusation, Hashek. Unless you've got evidence, I'd advise you and your old company to ride back to Trusky on the double. You
we
two,
do have evidence.
What's the meaning of this?
Hashek is speaking the truth, sir. We know your son is in league with the bandits, and that he's behind the ambush of Lord von Berghoff.
And not just Lord von Berghoff.
Yeah, you're mistaken, gentlemen. He was getting married when it happened.
And disappeared from the wedding. Long enough before the attack.
But he...
Hand him over to us.
We're not handing anyone over. Where's your evidence?
We have a witness who confirmed that Older was mixed up in the ambush. Lord Semin, if you know anything...
I'm telling you, he had nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
Come now. Do you expect us to believe that?
My God, he may be hot-headed, but he never killed anyone.
Sir, no.
He's my only son, Hashek. I'll tell you where you can find that damned band. But don't take my older from me.
Where the fuck do you think we are? In some market where you can bargain with me? Your son helped murder my people. And you expect me to let him go? Hand him over, or this place will be reduced to ashes.
Yeah. Listen to him, Samin.
You better listen to him, Lord Semin. This is a serious matter.
Do you not understand me? If you had a son, you wouldn't hand him over to the executioner either.
Keep resisting me, and I can promise he'll never make it to the executioner.
If you try anything, Hashek, I swear.
Shut your mouth, Gnarly. Everyone who's with those bandits is a vile traitor. And everyone helping them as well.
Yeah, Hashek is right.
Burgrave Hashek is right, Lord Semin. Your son has committed a serious crime.
And he has to pay for his deeds. If you're innocent in this, stop resisting.
So be it. Do what you must, Hashek. I will not hand Older over to you willingly.
Oh.
You've just signed your own death warrant, old man.
Why?
At them! Smash these treacherous swine! And spare no one!
Protect his lordship!
To arms!
Oh!
Why'd you have to do it? I got Gnarly. I know the old man. Oh, that guy's gonna die a horrible death.
Nice!
Oh, guts. You always parlay.
Is this how you always parley?
Semi knew full well he was hiding a murderer. If he'd cooperated, it'd all have ended differently.
Yeah, he's right.
You're right. They were covering for a band of murderers here, and old Semin tried to fool us.
Turn the whole fortress inside out and bring me that treacherous swine immediately!
And what should we do with the other people?
Do whatever you want with them. If Older hears them screaming, maybe he'll come out by himself.
Hashek! You can't do this!
Okay, no. Let's search the place without... Okay, this is going too
We'll
far.
search the fortress, and if Older is hiding, we'll find him for sure. But we'll do it without any more violence.
I'll do whatever the fuck I want and you'll obey. That's an order!
Yes, sir. Did you hear?
And don't even think of getting in my way.
You murderer! You won't get away with it.
hiding that fucker here somewhere.
Okay.
To hell with you.
Don't try to stand in my way. It's either them or us.
This is going to get ugly.
Ooh, this isn't good. All right, Hans, what are we thinking here?
You murderer! You won't get away with it.
Oh no, what about Agnes? What about Agnes? No, he's not upstairs, so there's that. Yeah, to think we had the wedding here and everything. Oh no, ghouls!
Blessing.
Oh, gods. I was screaming. Oh! Jesus! We the bad guys? Is this righteous?
I hope I find him before Hashek's men do.
I don't know how righteous this is.
Stop! Not another step!
So you were hiding here?
Fuck! You! You're with them!
Are you surprised? You got mixed up in horrible things, Alder. Ambushing and killing innocent people.
Innocent? You seriously think they were
That is
innocent?
kind of sad. Alright, yeah, don't play the righteous one. I'm the righteous one, thank you very much.
Don't play holier than thou. Who do you think you are to judge?
I know von Berghoff well enough to judge him.
So that's what it's about. You're waging a private war against von Berghoff.
Von Berghoff is a swine. A great lord who changes sides at a whim.
He promised to help bring peace and order to this country.
Nonsense. Who was it that had King Wenceslas imprisoned? His League of Lords. He hides behind the law, and at the same time breaks it himself. Just like the rest of the High Lords. It's all the same scum. Von Berghoff, von Rosenberg, Kunstadt, Lichtenberg, or whatever their names are. The thing that bothers me most is he got away from that ambush. At least one of them could have been taken out. One day you'll understand me, Henry. I didn't sell my honor. So go on. What are you waiting for? Kill me, just like you killed my family.
No way. You were involved in killing and stealing, and you have the deaths of our people on your conscience too. You'll face punishment for that.
Go on then, punish me.
I'm no executioner. You'll be punished by others.
If you give me up, you'll be signing my death warrant just the same.
That's not my concern. We're done here. I'm going for Hashek.
Well now, I must say you pleasantly surprised me. I had some doubts about you. so I came to check on you. I'm glad you refused to listen to this treacherous filth. That I don't have to punish you on the spot.
What happens now? Will we take him to Trotsky?
To Trotsky? This bastard doesn't deserve a trial.
You swine!
But... hey!
This fortress will be reduced to ashes, as a warning to anyone who would stand against Lord von Burgo. And if this one can stay here, there's no escape for him anyway.
Oh, gods.
We should ride back and report this to von Burgle.
Damn.
Henry, I know it's not your fault, but I don't know if it was right.
And what were we to do? It was a hopeless situation.
I don't know, but all those people. Not long ago we were dancing with them at the wedding, and now, well, at least von Burgov ought to be satisfied.
Yeah. Got a torch in my hand? Oh, I don't have a torch. Oh, there we go. I can have a torch in my hand. I'm not happy about it either, Hans, but it didn't seem like there was a way not to stop that. Or we went with the original thing and joined with them. And now all of a sudden we have to fight against von Burgo, and I don't think that would have been any better. Not to mention, this is his entire land. So with that situation, we would have became outlaws easily. Which, for the outlaw playthrough, we'll join on their side. I don't like it. I don't like the choice either. But at the same time, I mean, you're going against the lord of the entire land. And in reality, his son was behind the attacks that killed even Henry and Hans's men, and a good portion of them, and almost killed the captain and everything, so. Horrible situation, but I guess you gotta look at the two sides of the coin, and it's a gray area, if anything else. That wasn't just a great, like, you know, it wasn't like all of a sudden everybody in there was like, ah ha ha, we were all evil. It was like, yeah, this is the problem when one person kind of makes that choice for others. You know, what can you do about it? But that's what makes a good, that's what makes a good story. It is a good story. It makes a good game. It makes a part where you're like, oh, I feel bad about that, but shit, it is a good story. It's betrayal. It's like Game of Thrones. Like, when Game of Thrones stuff would happen, and you'd be like, ooh, oh, why does this have to happen? And then you kind of like, oh, okay, I understand why this happens. It shouldn't happen, but I understand. Alright, we got ads. We'll just ride with everybody up to the castle, and then I'll pause if anything happens, like any talking or anything. I guess there's another way we could have got away with it. I wonder, though. Now I wonder, because we had the information. We didn't have to give that to Bon Gurgo about them. I wonder what happens if you don't tell them. Oh, now I'm curious. Well, while we're waiting for the ads, I'm going to look that up real quick. I'm really curious. Oh, here it is. Let's see. Ernest make a tough choice during a necessary evil quest. After learning some important information from an imprisoned planet, players discovered a rebellion plot directly tied to the bandits who attacked Henry's traveling party. Olda has been accused of working with the bandits. Burn Samin in or not? After talking to the prisoner and choosing the correct responses, Henry will get the tip that Old Samin is working. Oldest Samin. Oh, that would have ended the quest. Interesting. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. So there's like 3 ways you can go about that. Interestingly enough, you can not say anything, but you have to lie and hope that you could do that, and that will end that quest. And then I guess they'll live. If that's the case. Or you can kill Hashek and them, and then you just have to cover it up. Then you have to basically, Hans has to lie to them and let them know that, oh yeah, Lord Samin and them are dead. And you have to lie to them and stuff. Oh, man. Now I kind of want to go back before all this, 'cause I didn't realize how nasty it was going to get, and just lie and tell him that the son wasn't part of it. Keep that to themselves for now. I mean, even I said it to Hans, and I was originally going with that idea. I feel like Righteous Henry, because I think he knows what would end up happening. Ooh. I think for this, we're going to do that, and then on the next playthrough, we're going to go ahead and we'll join up with Samin. Because we'll be more like a bandit anyway, but... yeah, I think we're going to go back, and we're going to lie to Otto, and then tell him that they weren't part of that. I don't want to see them all murdered. I didn't realize how nasty that was gonna get. Jesus. Okay, let me see. Is this before it? It's a good thing that this has a nice chapter save. And I feel like I want to go back on that. I didn't realize how bad. Well, at least we got to see what happens. But Jesus, that was nasty. Murdered everybody.
We've got a long haul ahead of us.
Okay, so this. All right. So I've got to go back there before the pilgrimage, or at the pilgrimage. What you doing? What you doing? You doing, pretty girl? What you doing? Alright, well, at least we got to my deer. Okay, so yeah, that's this one. Alright. Let me go back to pilgrimage. I think that will be before I tell him. I think that'll be just after I do the pilgrimage, or after. Or either I'm going to have to do the whole pilgrimage again. Let's see where I'm at for that. Okay, did I go on the pilgrimage already? I did not. Okay. Okay, so we're backtracking a little bit here. Yeah, I feel like I want to go with my original plan, which was basically tell him keep that under wraps to those two for the time being. Righteous Henry is about justice, but knowing that there's a chance that the whole, even Lord Samine and Gnarly and Agnes and everybody else could be murdered. Something that definitely would not sit well on his conscience. And I love that you do have the choices, though. So good. Alright. Take the road up.
God, that looks like a bloody expensive horse.
Oh, I did pass it. That's right up here anyway. Oh, don't throw me off.
Oh, whoa.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
This is cool that they actually have you do
Thy
this.
kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come.
You know what? This actually makes perfect sense. Because doing this pilgrim, like if we were RPing it out, would basically mean that we are going to lie about this and keep this under wraps to ourselves. So, I feel better actually knowing that I just did that. Oh, I've seen the future. It's bleak for Samin, but still. Okay, now let's see if we can get away with it. Oh, these guys again, huh? Okay. We do have that to take care of. Kill you now.
I yield! Mercy!
Man, it's wanting mercy. Please. It's wanting mercy. I think I can get away with the lie, too. I am, however, going to save before we do this. Talk to him now, though. Oh, is that what you're doing?
Are you blind? You almost ran into me.
Alright, alright.
Whoa, whoa.
God bless.
Which I think is going to be on the other side, and which is good because we got to wash ourselves down anyway.
I heard you're in need of money, friend.
Aye, true enough. I need to pay the tithe and give something to the church.
Hi. Hey, you tie.
You shouldn't work so hard. You'll wear yourself out.
It's just I don't like lounging about, sir.
Why?
I get the feeling life's passing me by, and that the Lord will be displeased at my idleness.
Even our Lord rested at the end of the week.
We observe the day of rest, but otherwise,
A lot of knights here from different places. Oh, I think he's walking. Who's this guy over here? Another knight? Oh yeah, Knight Florian. We have various knights over here. Maybe Henry finally becomes a knight in the end of this. That'd be pretty cool. Alright. Yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and save here before we talk to him. Yeah, also check my journal. Oh, I got a speech. Yeah. Oh, I put you at a warrior last time. Okay. It's not really gonna make a difference there. Alchemy and drinking. Yeah, I don't think that's really gonna make a difference either, but in your positive phase of drunkenness, you gradually gain up to a +4 bonus on your craftsmanship skill. Beer sates you twice as much, so if you're not afraid of drunkenness, you can more easily replace food with it. Sure.
I bring news from the torture chamber.
Excellent. I will send for Burgrave Hashek. I want him to hear it too.
We interrogated that captive, as you ordered, sir.
And were you able to find out anything useful?
I think you'll find some of it useful, sir.
Speak then.
Okay.
The bandits...
What? Why?
I'm
Very well. At least they'll soon...
Okay.
The prisoner...
Ah,
Precisely.
I understand.
Your suspicions about the folk in the region haven't proved true. It seems the bandits are working on their own.
That doesn't sound right to me. Are you absolutely sure?
yes, sir.
Nobody could be such a fool as to stand against you, sir.
Perhaps.
That's all we found out.
I must say, you got quite a lot out of him. Certainly more than your men managed, Hashek.
But, sir, they...
In any event, the die has been cast. We will wait until my vassals in the vicinity muster up, and then march on Nebakov.
Certainly, sir.
And, sir, before that, could we discuss that matter of ours?
Ah. Soon I shall throw a feast, so we can discuss the plan of attack with the other lords. Of course, you shall be my guests. But now, go and rest. We have a long day ahead of us.
Yes, sir. Very well, sir. Henry, come for me this evening. We'll go there together.
Oh, okay. Oh, there was a trophy for it? Thanks to you, the raid on Sami didn't happen. Oh, I would never have gotten that. Oh. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh, interesting. Okay, cool. I'm glad I went back and did that. That's a silver one too. That's a big one. Okay. Okay. All right, I'm glad I went back and did that. You're approaching a crucial point. Watch out, you're approaching a key point in the story. Once you talk to Capon, free access to the world will be restricted for a while. All side quests except Demons of Trotsky can be completed later. Oh. Well, that's good. I'm glad that's really cool. I like that they actually tell you what quest line you can't do. And we did Demons of Trotsky, so that's already done. But that's really cool. I'm glad they actually tell you that. Okay, cool. Well, I think tomorrow then we pick this back up and we
Careful.
We do the next story part. Yeah, I'm good with that because I would only went for like another half hour and that's it. And I feel like we're going to want some time into the next part. It sounds like it's going to be something big. But we got to see the outcome of if we went against Samin and brought it back. And we got to get the trophy for not telling them about Samin. And it seems now they're going to be fine. So... that's cool. That is cool. That puts us at 13 as well for trophies. Woo. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I also gotta do this. Let's see. Twice, I believe? $12. 13. There. We'll be all up to where we should be tomorrow. Okay, guys and gals, I'm going to head on out. Thank you so much for coming and chilling with us. I appreciate it. Sorry for the little pause in the middle there and stuff like that. I don't know what happened to my internet, but it seems like everything's okay. And tomorrow, we'll continue some of the story because we pretty much have done all the side quests at this point. So now at this point, yeah. All we've got to deal with is that. We'll kick into story tomorrow and see this cool thing that's going on. And of course, thank you to those on YouTube who've been watching and enjoying it. I will be back tomorrow. Usual time, 6 o'clock. Maybe possibly a little earlier. We'll see what happens. But we'll probably plan for 6, because I know everyone usually is used to being here at 6 and whatnot. So I'll be on that. Be safe, be just, and as always, huzzah. Tomorrow.